If you're pregnant, there are 3 everyday things that may quietly harm your baby's development, and most mothers have no idea they're doing them. As a doctor, I need you to listen carefully for the next few minutes, because one of these hidden dangers is probably part of your daily routine right now. I've had pregnant women sit in my office completely shocked after discovering that something they thought was harmless could actually place unnecessary stress on their pregnancy. Please don't skip this. What I'm about to share could help protect your baby. And the third one? It's something millions of pregnant women are told is completely normal every single day. You need to hear this before your next meal, before your next cleaning routine, and before you ignore certain symptoms your body may already be warning you about. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you may look at your pregnancy very differently. Tell me in the comments, did the first warning surprise you, or had you already heard about it? And comment protect if you're doing everything you can to keep your baby safe. As a physician, I've spoken with countless pregnant women who truly believed they were doing everything right, eating carefully, taking prenatal vitamins, following advice online, yet they were still unknowingly exposed to everyday habits that may increase stress on their pregnancy. And I want to be very clear about something before we continue. This video is not about fear. It's about awareness. Pregnancy is already emotional enough, and the last thing I want is for mothers to panic. But small changes during pregnancy can make a very real difference for both you and your baby. When you're pregnant, every decision suddenly feels bigger, because it's no longer just about you anymore. Even simple daily routines start to matter in ways most people never explain clearly enough. That's why I'm making this video. The first danger we're about to discuss is hiding in many kitchens right now. The second affects sleep, stress hormones, and exhaustion in ways many mothers completely overlook. And the third may honestly be one of the most underestimated pregnancy risks I see women exposed to every single day. Have you experienced this during pregnancy? Nobody talks about this enough. I truly wish more mothers heard this information earlier. You deserve clear information, not confusion. So stay with me, because the first hidden danger may already be part of your everyday routine. And before we continue, tell me in the comments, which pregnancy advice has confused you the most? The first everyday danger I want pregnant women to pay attention to is something millions of people eat without thinking twice about it: ultra-processed foods and hidden sugars. I once had a patient who came into my office frustrated and confused. She told me, "Doctor, I'm trying so hard to eat healthy for my baby." And honestly, she believed she was doing everything right. She was buying granola bars labeled natural, low-fat flavored yogurts, packaged smoothies, protein snacks, and cereals marketed as healthy pregnancy options. But when we started looking closely at the labels together, the problem became obvious. Many packaged foods contain excessive sugar, sodium, artificial additives, preservatives, and highly processed ingredients that can create repeated blood sugar spikes and inflammation inside the body. And during pregnancy, that matters more than most women realize. When your blood sugar constantly rises and crashes, it can increase exhaustion, cravings, mood swings, and in some cases may contribute to complications like gestational diabetes. And gestational diabetes is not something to ignore. It can place extra stress on both the mother and the baby during pregnancy. Now, this doesn't mean eating one cookie harms your baby. That's not what I'm saying. Pregnancy is not about perfection. But repeated daily exposure to heavily processed foods over time can affect energy levels, inflammation, weight gain, and overall health during one of the most important stages of your baby's development. Your baby's body is developing every single day. The brain, organs, nervous system, and immune system are all forming step by step. And tiny exposures repeated daily can matter more than people realize. That's why I encourage pregnant women to focus less on marketing labels and more on simple, real foods whenever possible. Drink more water. Read ingredient labels carefully. Choose whole foods more often. And try to limit ultra-processed snacks that are loaded with hidden sugars and additives. Because many foods marketed as healthy are actually designed to keep you craving more, not to nourish your pregnancy. Be honest. How often do you eat packaged snacks? No judgment. Most people genuinely don't know this. And I'm not saying this to scare you. I'm saying it because awareness gives you the power to make better choices moving forward. Save this video for later, because the next danger may surprise you even more. It's something pregnant women experience almost every single day, and many don't realize how deeply it can affect the body during pregnancy. Send this to an expecting mother who needs to hear it. And tell me in the comments, Did this change the way you look at food during pregnancy? One of the most overlooked dangers during pregnancy isn't food. It's stress. And I need pregnant women to truly understand this because I've seen so many mothers blame themselves for being tired, emotional, anxious, overwhelmed, or mentally drained when their bodies were actually crying out for rest. Pregnancy changes everything. Your hormones change. Your sleep changes. Your emotions change. Your energy changes. And many women still try to push through every day as if nothing is happening inside their bodies. I've had patients apologize to me for being exhausted. They say things like, "I should be stronger," or "I don't know why I'm so emotional lately." But pregnancy is one of the most physically and emotionally demanding experiences the human body can go through. Pregnancy is exhausting. You are not weak. And chronic stress during pregnancy is something many people underestimate. When the body stays stressed for long periods of time, it produces higher levels of cortisol, the body's main stress hormone. Now, stress itself is a normal part of life. Nobody can avoid it completely. But when stress becomes constant, especially combined with poor sleep, emotional pressure, anxiety, financial worries, relationship stress, or physical exhaustion, the body can struggle to recover properly. And sleep deprivation only makes everything worse. When pregnant women consistently lack quality sleep, it can affect mood, immune function, blood pressure, energy levels, concentration, and emotional well-being. And emotionally, many women suffer silently. Some feel guilty for struggling. Some feel pressure to appear happy all the time. Some are terrified something could go wrong. And many feel completely alone. Mothers carry more stress than people realize. That's why I always tell my patients this: your health matters too. Rest is not laziness during pregnancy. Taking care of your mental and emotional health is not selfish. It's part of taking care of your baby. So if you've been feeling overwhelmed lately, please hear me clearly. Your body is asking for support, not punishment. Have you been sleeping enough? Have you given yourself permission to slow down? Because many pregnant women push themselves far beyond what their bodies are capable of handling. And over time, chronic exhaustion and emotional stress can affect both physical and emotional health during pregnancy. That's why I encourage expecting mothers to protect their sleep as much as possible. Ask for help when you need it. Stay hydrated. Take breaks without guilt. And stop believing you have to carry everything alone. Nobody talks about this enough. I truly wish more mothers understood that emotional health during pregnancy matters just as much as physical health. But the third danger is something many pregnant women are exposed to before they even leave the house each morning. And unlike stress, most people don't even realize it could be affecting them. So stay with me, because this next one surprises almost everyone. And before we continue, tell me in the comments, what has been the hardest part of pregnancy emotionally? Now here's the one that shocks almost every patient I talk to. Many everyday household products release chemicals into the air that pregnant women breathe daily without even realizing it. And the reason this concerns many doctors is because these exposures happen repeatedly, sometimes multiple times a day, inside the very place mothers believe is safest, their home. I've had pregnant women stare at me in complete disbelief when I explain that some common household products may contain chemicals linked to concerns regarding hormone disruption, respiratory irritation, or unnecessary chemical exposure during pregnancy. And the truth is, most people never think twice about these products because they're marketed as normal. Things like air fresheners, scented candles, harsh cleaning sprays, plastic food containers, strong artificial fragrances, and even certain laundry products. Now, I want to be responsible and very clear here. This does not mean every scented product or plastic container automatically harms your baby. But some studies suggest that repeated exposure to certain chemicals found in heavily fragranced products, heated plastics, or strong cleaning agents may affect the body in ways researchers are still actively studying. And during pregnancy, the body becomes much more sensitive. That's what many people don't understand. When you're pregnant, your immune system, hormones, breathing patterns, skin sensitivity, and even sense of smell can change dramatically. Your body is adapting every single day to support another human life. And because of that, even small repeated exposures can become more important than they would normally seem. This is the one most people overlook. For example, Many pregnant women heat food in plastic containers without realizing that heat can sometimes cause certain materials to release chemicals into food. Others use strong cleaning sprays in closed rooms without ventilation. Some burn scented candles every night to relax. And again, this video is not about panic. It's about awareness. No mother wants to discover later that something inside her own home may have exposed her baby to unnecessary risks. That's why I encourage expecting mothers to make simple changes wherever possible. Open windows and improve ventilation. Reduce heavy artificial fragrances. Choose gentler cleaning products when available. Avoid heating food in plastic containers. And pay attention to how your body reacts to strong smells or chemicals during pregnancy. Sometimes your body notices things before your mind does. Did you know about this? Because honestly, this is one of the biggest surprises for many pregnant women. And once they learn about it, they start seeing these products everywhere. Check your kitchen after this video. Look at your cleaning products. Look at your candles. Look at your food containers. You may realize how common these exposures actually are. And remember, pregnancy is not about becoming perfect overnight. It's about reducing unnecessary risks where you can. Small adjustments repeated daily can make a meaningful difference over time. Every expecting mother should hear this. Send this video to someone who's pregnant right now. And tell me in the comments, which of these 3 dangers surprised you the most? If you've been exposed to any of these things, please don't panic. Pregnancy is not about perfection. It's about awareness and making better choices moving forward one step at a time. And honestly, every mother watching this needs to hear that. Because I've seen so many pregnant women become overwhelmed by fear after learning new information online. But fear is not the goal here. Protection is. Awareness is. Support is. Every mother wants one thing, a healthy baby. And the fact that you stayed and watched this video tells me something important about you already. You care deeply. You're trying. You want to do the best you can for your child. And that matters more than you realize. Sometimes the smallest changes become the biggest gifts you can give your baby. Choosing better foods more often. Getting more rest. Reducing unnecessary stress. Paying attention to what you bring into your home and body. These small daily decisions add up over time. And please remember this. You are not alone. So many mothers silently carry anxiety, exhaustion, guilt, and pressure during pregnancy. But you do not have to carry all of that by yourself. Pregnancy is a journey that deserves support, compassion, and clear information. You're already taking a powerful step simply by learning. Because protecting your baby starts with awareness. And if this video helped you even a little, I encourage you to watch my next video about the hidden symptoms during pregnancy that many women accidentally ignore until they become serious. Some of those warning signs are subtle, but recognizing them early can make a huge difference. So don't miss that video. And if you know another expecting mother, share this with her. It could genuinely help someone feel more informed, prepared, and supported during pregnancy. And before you go, tell me in the comments, which topic should I cover next? Pregnancy nutrition, warning signs, or newborn care? I read your comments, and they help me decide which videos may help mothers the most. If you found this video helpful, please share it with your friends and family and leave a comment to tell me what you learned. Your support goes a long way in spreading the message and growing this community. Thank you, and see you soon.